In this video, I'm going to share how you can test your power of imagination. And a lot of people have this issue when they start going into, dwelling into, diving into law of attraction, manifestation, that they don't really have 100% faith in their imagination. My name is Rohit, and I've been studying about law of attraction and manifestation for years now. And my goal with this channel is to help people expand their consciousness and help them get in touch with their higher self. And if not the most important thing, it is one of the most important things, is to be great at using the power of your visualization. That's your third eye, whatever people call it, the third eye, your visualization, the power of your imagination. Because manifesting is really, truly, when it comes down to, is to be in a certain state. And to get to that certain state, the best and one of the most efficient and the fastest ways is to use the power of your imagination. Okay, without getting too much into detail, I'm gonna ask you to do a small experiment. If you're driving, I wouldn't suggest you do it right now, but if you're in a place where you can relax and be by yourself, alone preferably, it will only take a couple of minutes. That's the best way to do it. Ideally, I would want you to have a flower, or you can do it later. Just get just one flower. We just need it to look at it and smell it, preferably rose, and just a quiet place, which is like 15 to 30 seconds away from that place. So it will literally take you less than 30 seconds to do this whole experiment, to prove to you the power of your imagination, right? So one of the very first things to remember here is that it's not only our vision, but we are using all our senses, right? The sense of touch, the sense of smell, hearing, vision, soul, and taste. We are using all of them all the time. Even if you're not conscious of it, we are using it all the time. So this is an exercise which Neville really said. It's an exercise which I came up with, but I was reading the Potter's House lecture from Neville, and Neville says Potter House is basically, the potter is your imagination, and there is no limit to the potter's imagination. Potter, basically. There's no limit to what you can imagine. There's no limit to your imagination. So only thing that limits our imagination is us. So the only thing that limits our results is us. So there's no limit to this. So he says, and he asks, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to take a deep breath for 5 seconds, and hold for 2 seconds, and exhale for 5 seconds. So we will do it together. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it one more round. 5 breaths. Inhale. Hold 2 and exhale 5. Again. Let's inhale. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Hold. 1, 2. Exhale. Now I want you to close your eyes and just sit or lie down in a relaxed state. Try to keep your back erect. Don't slump too much forward, don't lean too much back. Just try to keep it erect, but not too much. Now what I want you to do is imagine a rose in front of you, as if you're holding it in your hand. I want you to touch the stem. Feel how the stem feels. It's not as smooth as the petals. It might have thorns. You might feel some leaves there. How it feels. Now move your hand up to the petals. Touch it and see the colors, the different textures, the lines on the flower, the contours, right? How it feels at the top, the bottom, different in colors at the top and the bottom, different in texture. Then you look at the flower from the top, you can see the petals, how they come together, the kind of design they form. And now I want you to bring the flower close to your nose and smell the rose. Smell it, you're looking at it, you're feeling it. Yeah, I want you to do it again. Bring in all your senses. Right? Bring in all your senses. If you know how the petals taste like, you can even taste the petals. If you know how they taste like. But if you don't, it's fine. Bringing all your senses, bring it very close to you. Take a deep breath. And inhale the wonderful smell of the rose. And just stay with the smell. It feels wonderful. If you want to do it again, you can smell it again one more time. This time bring in all your senses as if you are really holding the flower, you're looking at it, and bring it slowly closer. You can see the image clearer and getting brighter and clearer. You bring it to your nose and you can smell and sense the smell more and more. Now you can set the flower down. Whenever you feel ready, you can open your eyes. If you want to stay in this moment, just pause the video. Stay in this moment. If not, I'm going to count to 5. Down from 5. You can open your eyes at the count of 5, 4. Slowly move your hands, your feet. 3. Slowly open your eyes. 2, 1. And you're wide awake. Now that is the power of visualization. And now the question is, if the flower was not there, how could I see it? How could I sense it? Could I feel it? How could I smell it if the rose was not there? And if you struggle with this exercise, it is okay, but you can see, you can sense the power of imagination. You were able to imagine the flower as if you're holding it. You were able to feel it, see it, smell it, and even in some cases taste it, right? And if you struggle with this exercise, this is what I would suggest. Get a rose if you can. If you cannot find anything, just buy from a shop or go to a park where there is a rose. And you look at the rose, you bring in all your senses, you look at the colors, the texture, you feel the rose, you touch the petals, you touch the stem, you smell it, and then you take 10-15 seconds, you go and sit somewhere where you can't see the rose, you can't feel it, close your eyes, and then you imagine, just do the same exercise. And you will be able to recreate the sense of smell, if not at 100%, very, very close to at 100%. So now, this is the power of imagination. Even though there wasn't a rose, but we were able to recreate the smell of the rose. That is the power of imagination. Even if the object is not there, let's say about money. Money has a distinct smell. Right? So you can smell that smell. Any of your special someone, they might have a distinct smell. Maybe the kind of perfume they wear, or maybe it's just their smell of the body or their body odor. I mean, not in the bad way. I mean, whatever odor is there. Every person has that sense of smell and that odor. Right? They can smell it, they can feel it. Now, what I want you to do is, if you have the time, maybe to repeat this exercise in the evening. If you struggle with it, I would actually say to go and look at a real rose, try to smell it. Okay, maybe just buy one rose and try to do this exercise, smell it, actually look at the rose, and then put it away. take a 10-15 second break, go to somewhere and imagine the rose in your hand and bring the sense of smell, and you will see the power of imagination. So this is where I personally feel, and I've seen some other people on YouTube talking about manifestation and stuff, and this is one great idea I got from other YouTubers, is that you do the research on the topic, right? So for example, to do research on a rose it's not too difficult. You just go on YouTube, you find a video, you look at the video, you have details about the rose, how does it feel, how does it smell. You can actually buy a rose and actually smell it, touch it, feel it, and compare it with the video and find the details, all the details about how the stem is and what does it do, how the petals are, what design is it, what the parts called, what texture it is, and, you know, where are the thorns, where is the leaf, and all these things, right? You can always find this on the internet. It's never been easier to manifest something than it has happened before. For example, if you want to be on a certain beach in Cambodia or in a certain beach in Thailand, right? You can literally watch the videos of the beach. You can hear the sound on YouTube. You can actually look at the images and the colors of the beach and the textures as close as to the real picture. And people have actually uploaded videos which are full HD, high definition, and you can see all the details. You can even hear the sounds. You can literally feel, because of the sound of the waves, you can feel how it feels over there, and you can actually imagine being there in that place. So you can actually use the power of imagination to travel. It has never been easier than ever before, right? You can do all these things, and it is very, very powerful. Okay, and it's something amazing. So that is why, through the simple experiment, which will take you less than 15 seconds, you can prove to yourself the power of law of attraction, of manifestation, of the power of your imagination. So please like and subscribe this video so it can reach more people, and my message can reach more people, so I can help them be on their journey. I hope you found this video useful, and until then, take care. I wish you great luck with your manifesting sessions. Take care. Cheers.